Hi, I'm Marquis McLean, and this is the Utah Golf Reround Show presented to you by the Utah Section PGA. This episode, we're bringing you behind the ropes of the Utah State Amateur Championship and the Women's State Amateur Championship. But first, let's take a look at the champion's drive to victory in the Utah Senior Open. As he stood on the par 4 15th hole at Tawana Vista Golf Course, Steve Schneider had pretty much given up hope of winning his third straight Utah Senior Open title. Dave DeSantis had been in control of the tournament with a 2-stroke lead after the first round and leading throughout the final round. But in an instant, Schneider's attitude changed when DeSantis pulled his tee out of bounds on 15. Schneider then drove the green 20 feet from the pin and drained the putt for an eagle 2 under. Just like that, Schneider was leading the tournament by 1, and he added a birdie at 17 while DeSantis parred in, giving Schneider his third Utah Senior Open win. Longtime Alpine Country Club head professional Joey Bonsignor was selected as this year's Senior Open honoree and carded a rare double eagle during round 1 of the championship. BYU's Patrick Fishburne defeated Aaron Smith 4-2 to win the 118th Utah State Amateur Championship at Alpine Country Club. Fishburne, the number 3 seed heading into match play, beat Colton Tanner, Kurt Owen, Tommy Forsman, Carl Jensen, and then Ryan Barber in his semifinal match. Fishburne made 12 birdies during the championship match, never giving Smith an advantage. Fishburne earned his championship title on Alpine's par 3 16th hole by sticking his tee shot within 3 feet. Smith conceded the hole, and Patrick Fishburne was crowned the 118th Utah State Amateur Champion. The 110th Utah Women's State Amateur Championship contested in early August at beautiful Victory Ranch Golf Club. It came down to a pair of BYU golfers, recently graduated Leah Garner and up-and-coming junior Kendra Dalton. In an 18-hole championship match that both women described as good-natured and friendly yet competitive, Dalton won the title 1-up over Garner, who had won the medalist honors for the 3rd straight time in the stroke play portion of the tournament. Dalton, who will be a junior at BYU's nationally ranked women's golf team this fall, won by the slimmest of margins, closing Garner out on the 18th hole when Garner's 20-foot putt to win the hole and extend the match stayed on the lip.
Hi, this is Judd bringing you another season of the Uinta Golf Minute. Want to talk to you today about a very cool product called the Garmin X40 watch. This is a golf-specific watch made by Garmin, so it's going to tell you how far you got to the pin. It's going to give you all the yardages to hazards and all that kind of stuff that you're looking for in a watch, but it also does everything. You can throw your Fitbit away. This does all of that stuff too. It measures your steps, it measures your activity, it measures your heart rate. You can also answer your phone with this thing. It's unbelievable. This is a great, great watch to help you with all those things you want to do to get better in shape, those physical activities that everybody's so excited about, but also to get very, very great accuracy as you hit golf shots and as you try to improve your game. We have 5 locations in Utah. Come see us at Uinta Golf.
It's time to play East Bay Golf Course. I'm here with the head pro, Brett Watson. Thanks for taking some time, Brett.
Thank you very much. I'm glad to be here.
So what's your favorite part about working as the pro at this golf course?
Oh, wow. Well, we're in Provo, so we're just south of campus of BYU, and I think my favorite part is we're just busy all the time. We never have a downtime or a down season. With students coming in and juniors and everything else that we have, it's just always busy. So.
And what's your favorite hole here?
Favorite hole? Probably number 10. It's probably the hardest hole in the golf course and one of the harder holes in the valley. It's a short par 4, but it's really hard to hit the fairway off the tee. It's got water on both sides, and the green's got a lot of slope and challenging aspects to it. So probably number 10.
So would you say that this golf course is set up for both amateurs and pros? Like, what is the difficulty here?
Yeah, absolutely. So we have the Provo Open every June, and with that we can challenge the best of the best. If we have Tony Finau here, we can challenge him, and then from our up tees we can have a very amateur golfer go out and have a good round. Over the years we've kind of removed a lot of sand traps and some water to make it a lot easier from the forward tees, and so it's a good mix for everybody, just as long as you play the correct tee box.
Okay, and what does it take to go under par here?
You have to birdie the par 5s. So there's 5 par 5s. They're all reachable. If you can birdie those par 5s, you got a pretty good chance of shooting under par.
Okay, and I have one really, really important question.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
What's your favorite dance move of all time?
My favorite dance move of all time? The Carlton.
Okay.
From Wilson. Yeah, that one. From Fresh
I'm going to
Prince.
need you to do it.
Have I done it?
That was
good.
good.
Okay, good.
That was
Thank
really
you.
good. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Now let's check in with our favorite reporter, Warren Fisher, as he gives us an inside look of the PGA Junior League and sits down with Utah Section PGA professional Tele Wightman in this episode of the Warren Report.
My name is Warren Fisher, and this is the Warren Report. My name is Warren Fisher, and I am here with Tele Wightman from the Ranches Golf Course. How are you today, Tele?
I'm great, Warren. Thank you.
Thank you for coming. What got you into golfing?
My dad was a golf professional, and I grew up in Western Massachusetts. He was at a course called Holyoke Country Club, so I grew up there, fell in love with it, decided to follow his footsteps.
How is golf different in Utah than other states?
Massachusetts, a lot of the courses are a lot older, so they're a little smaller, a lot of trees. There's a lot of, the famous architect Donald Ross. There's a lot of courses out. There's a different feel out there.
How do you balance practice, work, and family?
I've been trying to get home a little bit earlier, so I won't schedule as many lessons as I have in the past. I'll have to get there really early, so if I open up the shop around 6, I'll have to get there a little bit earlier and hit a few golf balls, and then maybe try and find some time to hit a few holes each, if I have a tournament coming up.
What's your most memorable golf tournament?
I think my first professional win, I turned pro out of college and then played some mini tours, and I won once up in New England on one of the mini tours out there. And then when I was an amateur, I played with Tommy Sharp a long time ago. It was the U.S. Pub Links in Michigan, and I won a playoff to get the 64th seed and ended up beating the number 1 seed the next day.
What's the best part of your job?
Really just meeting people. I love, when the guys come in, I like getting to know them, working with kids, and I feel like I'm a people person, so I enjoy just getting to know people out there.
What do you like about the PGA Junior League?
This is our first year doing it, and it's been really fun. And it's been great to see the kids, get a little bit more competitive, have fun out there. Each match is 3 holes. It's fun seeing these kids. Sometimes we have 3 kids in a match, and one of them will be caddying for the other and rooting them on. And when you see little success here and there, it's fun to see.
Thank you for coming out, Tele.
Thank you, Warren. Appreciate it.
Thanks for letting me interview you.
Anytime.
120 kids ages 6 to 15 earned their way to Park City as Park Meadows Country Club hosted Utah's Drive, Chip, and Putt sub-regional qualifier. Utah's Aiden Long and Cooper Jones, who competed in last year's Drive, Chip, and Putt National Championship Sunday before the Masters at Augusta National, kept their hopes alive at Park Meadows by moving on to the regional qualifier in September at the Olympic Club. To see the complete list of qualifiers, please visit utahpga.com. Thanks for watching the Utah Golf Reround Show presented to you by the Utah Section PGA. Catch up with us again in our next episode right here from the Sigfrid & Jensen Utah Open at Riverside Country Club as we take you inside the ropes of Utah golf. I'm Marquis McLean, and remember, just click play.